I'm aware that my videos aren't professionally done, and I usually just start talking whenever I feel inspired, which means I could still have my robe on, no makeup, or the lights glaring on my glasses. I had to get over that to be able to do what I do, to be spontaneous, and just to be able to speak when I feel an unction of the Holy Spirit. And sometimes I'll look back at things and say, I can't believe you posted that of yourself. You look terrible. Or you missed some of the words, or you misquoted something, or you said the wrong word, or maybe you should have thought that through a little further before you just put your thoughts out there. And it's dangerous for me to start talking because I'm very extroverted. As you can tell, I sometimes feel like I'm thinking as I'm talking. So my heart has to be pure. Because I don't hide anything. But I want my heart to be pure. I don't need to hide anything. I'm not insecure. I mean, all of us, want to look good, sound good, want to be accepted. But when it comes to me as a woman and as a person, it's hard for me to say I'm 67, not because it's a bad thing. It's just such a surreal thing. I just can't even believe it. And the only thing that makes me sad about it, and it does kind of make me sad, and it's because I feel like I have a lot to give. I feel like I have more life to live, and I want to take, I guess, the material. That sounds weird, but the content that I now have, that's from 67 years of living. There's some things you only gain with experience. There's some things you only gain with maturing or with time. You're just some things you want. You wish you had all this when you were a teenager, or you in your 20s, your 30s, or even your 40s, and you're like, wow, if I had known that, I would have done that differently. I would have said that differently. Or I would have, especially if your parents, you look back at your kids like, dadgummit, I would have done some things differently. And I have that. I have some real regret about some of the ways and some of the things I did or said or acted with my own kids. But the one thing I don't regret is I've loved them. There was never a doubt in my mind, even though my behavior with working and ministry, it seemed like it took such a large part of my time and my energy and my attention away from my kids. And that's my greatest regret, that I missed anything. And I did. I missed a lot. I missed a lot by doing, quote, ministry. And it's one of the things I caution ministers about a lot. Don't forget what your first ministry is. It is your family. It is your children. It is your husband. It's your home. Don't miss your pets. Don't miss those things that is so easy as we're doing life and we're trying to get somewhere, only to realize I've spent so much time and missed what was most important. So today I feel like I have a lot of content. I remember when I was doing my Not an Option webpage, and they said, now we're going to have to get the content for this. Well, we made the videos. He sat down and recorded myself and Trey talking about our life and our stories. But then there was other things. It had to be content. Somebody had to come up with the content to go on that webpage. And so whatever it is I'm giving you today, I realize, and it's just, my whole life has been content for now. So when I'm speaking to you, it comes from years of not just personal experiences I've had, but knowledge that I've gained, and not just my years in college, but it was experiences, and it was listening to other people. It was listening to other messages. It was listening to my husband. It was gleaning. One time the Lord spoke through Gary. He said, Pam, I just heard the Spirit say you're a gleaner. And I was like, whoa. And I knew what a gleaner was. He said, I don't even know what that is. He said, I think I kind of know. And he did. But, like, well, okay, what is a gleaner? And I went and looked it up too. And it's something that the Bible talks about. The gleaners were the people, the poor people that would come in after the fields had been harvested. And it was like their welfare. They had to leave the corners of the field unharvested. And so those corners were left for the poor to come in and glean. They could come in and harvest from those corners. And so it was a way of taking care of the poor. But it was going and you gleaned. You gleaned from other people's fields. I feel like that I've been gleaning from other people's fields for years and bringing all that in to be able now to bring a harvest for you. Harvest. What are we harvesting? We're harvesting wheat. These are some of the biblical things you harvest. You're harvesting fruit. It's the Spirit's fruit. I'm getting to harvest His fruit. I'm getting to harvest the seed that's His seed. It's Him. He said He put His seed in us. His seed is in us. And so what I'm doing today is harvesting from the wheat, the good seed. And I know there's probably been a lot of tares in my life too, which just means it was seed, but it really didn't produce anything. So if we don't watch it, we are sowing a lot of seed, receiving a lot of seed. It's seed. It's a lot of words that's being spoken, but it doesn't really prosper. I hope today what I've gained, what I've gleaned, and I'm sowing now into you from that harvest, because the fruit isn't, the seed is in the fruit, right? So as I have the fruit, there's seed in it. And so then that seed can replicate and reproduce. So today I hope the fruit that I've received, I'm given to you, and the fruit of the Spirit, and it's love. It's faith, it's goodness, it's mercy, it's long-suffering, it's gentleness, it's all those things. It's that temperance, that meekness that I've had to try to allow the Spirit to produce through me. I'm just the field. He's the one that speaks the word. So God bless you today. Hope you enjoy your day.